Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now March 24th of 2020, and ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that currently it's heading in a different direction. They are trying their absolute best in order to evolve the franchise as we know it, and to create it into something new that the fans have never seen before, with their new Star Wars universe, as well as their brand new Star Wars trilogy that is currently in the works, that is really going to propel fans into a brand new mythology and new eras of the franchise. Now, I'm sure that a majority of you guys out there know that the new Disney CEO, Bob Chapek, took over Bob Iger's position a couple of weeks ago, and since then, a lot of changes have been made over at Lucasfilm. In fact, a lot of creatives are being brought in over at Lucasfilm, and some of which, like Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, are being promoted to the point where they are able to do incredible things, including bringing Ahsoka Tano in the form of live action on The Mandalorian Season 2. And not just that, but also developing a actual Ahsoka Tano TV series in live action form for Disney Plus that they are currently in early development as a phase. Now, when we look at everything related to the new Disney CEO, Bob Chapek, what's really intriguing is, of course, everything that has to do with his plan to reunite the fans around the world, where now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with the Skywalker saga, they are focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films, as well as their new Star Wars universe. It's explained that currently Disney has multiple plans in place in order to create and reunite the fans around the world, and to create a new Star Wars universe. It's explained that the new Disney CEO, Bob Chapek, is currently restarting the Star Wars franchise as we speak in several ways, where he, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni are working on bringing back Star Wars Legends material into the new Star Wars universe. It's explained that Bob Chapek is also currently resetting both The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, and that Lucasfilm has a handful of authors that are going to reset the films to the new Star Wars universe, such as books, novels, comics, and more. Not just that, but Chapek is initiating a brand new cut of The Last Jedi, and that they plan to release sometime in 2023 on Disney Plus that will include all of the deleted scenes and some never-before scenes in the new cut of the film on Disney Plus. Now, it's noted that this plan by Disney is to reunite the fans around the world, and that the new cut of The Last Jedi is said to also provide major retcons to the character of Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, and that he will even be providing major retcons that is said to include tons of new scenes that involve Luke Skywalker, where it's known that Bob Chapek is currently planning all of this out in order to bring back Luke in The Rise of Skywalker's new cut, due sometime in 2023. Now, the scenes are said to involve flashbacks of Luke Skywalker in action and more scenes of Luke's Force ghost, aiding Rey and haunting Kylo Ren in the film. So, the thing that's so exciting about this by Bob Chapek is that he is literally bringing Luke Skywalker back in a different way 3 years from now by providing the scenes that we did not get to see in the actual movie and even in the Blu-ray edition of Episode 9. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Blu-ray edition of the movie is not going to have any deleted scenes whatsoever, just like Rogue One: A Star Wars Story didn't, which was very unfortunate because they had a lot of Darth Vader material that was actually not fully completed that they really could have, if they wanted to, released it onto the Blu-ray, but we never got to see that. So, the same exact thing applies here. They plan on releasing all of these different scenes that were shot, for Mark Hamill, and Mark Hamill worked very hard on these scenes that are eventually going to be released in the near future, that is going to give fans a better look into Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker and even The Last Jedi, that's going to provide major retcons to these actual movies of the sequel trilogy. Now, Chapek really seems to care about the character of Luke and realizes that the Skywalkers are key. The Skywalkers are what sell, and the Skywalkers are exactly what Star Wars really is. Now, I'm not here to say that we should not move past the Skywalkers, but the Skywalkers, in my opinion, need to really stay alive. Not literally in a sense, but to the point where they are staying alive for Star Wars fans, where they are still relevant for Star Wars fans. That's what actually needs to be done, and that's exactly what Chapek is doing, with, of course, the sequel trilogy some years from now, and, of course, with the new Star Wars universe by making them as relevant as they can be in order to really bring in the fans and to satisfy those fans that were very much, I guess you could say, frustrated with how The Last Jedi turned out to be, as well as The Rise of Skywalker. And the last thing I just want to point out here real quick is that when we examine Episode 9, this movie was the culmination of the Skywalker saga, a very important film that didn't really meet up to expectations when it comes to the box office results worldwide speaking. It's a very unfortunate case for Disney and Lucasfilm, and hopefully they will be able to really reunite the fans successfully throughout this entire decade. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.